Welcome back to a special episode of, you want to tell them what we're doing while I share this on Facebook?
This is our mail call, and you guys twice a year, sometimes during Christmas, you send us your letters and sometimes packages, and it is one of the most exciting things that we get to do because it's we have a room full of things. I was looking over here. We've got a little digger from the Great War Bear.
Little digger.
Little digger. We've got the story of the English over there. I've got
our whole studio is laden.
I've got the Viking helmets, hussars, books galore. Absolutely, and each thing that you guys send us is it comes from somewhere. I got a wooden cross made from special wood. What kind of wood is that? Shoot. Olive wood. Yeah, olive wood. Yeah. And so you guys send us these things, and it connects us with you, and we get to bring in Kansas Cowboy because he enjoys being here for this thing.
So Maya is here. Now, if y'all have missed Maya like I have, well, I don't miss her because I talk to her via text all the time. But if you have missed her in the chat, she has sworn off politics until Jesus comes back.
Oh dear God!
So she's here now because it's not.
You can't say until, that would just be till forever, right?
Maya,
until Jesus comes back,
right? But Maya, we may talk politics during the show. I think that's probably going to happen. But maybe we'll try to not riddle it. We'll just do it at the end. Okay. All right. Yes, I did have a good birthday. Zach, I had a really, really good birthday.
We had nice weather.
We had beautiful weather for a week. All until my bandage is off.
Why is your bandage off?
Because those are stitches. I'm showing. It doesn't look bad. It looks good.
It looks like Halloween. It looks like Freddy Krueger.
Because it was itching, and tomorrow I think we're going to go get the stitches removed.
No, because
she said 7 days.
I looked it up, 7 to 12.
But she said 7, it's itchy and it's ready to come out.
That's itchy because you got fuzzies on it.
No, it's ready to go. It's like
this is
I
why
can
you
feel
need
it.
The bandage.
Okay, Maya says no news is good news, Michelle. Well, we actually have good news. So anyway, aside from slicing my finger, I had an excellent birthday week. It's been really, really, really good. Oh, and actually, that's not true. Leading up to my birthday week was really, really good.
I have to look at it all day for the whole show.
Sorry, I wasn't even thinking when I decided to do this show.
8 stitches.
I had taken it off because I was like, this is really bothering me. I'm going to take this off. But anyway, we got hit with YouTube taking our channel down. I looked today. We got 2 days left on that. And I think we will be able to live stream on Masfaith3 again after that. I think because that's what I think so. So, and then I'm still locked out on my Facebook, which thank God Leah can actually run Resistance Chicks as an admin on there.
Some crazy man in South Carolina is running Michelle's Facebook page, and we can't get a hold of it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And messaging my clients.
Oh dear God.
Oh, it's just so terrible. All right. So I want to make sure I don't know that if I miss comments here I don't have Twitter's comments up. Which I could pull up on my phone, but I will. How about this? I'll check Twitter comments at the end. So go ahead and leave them on Periscope throughout, and then at the end of the show, I'll pull them up. So, all right. Let's
go with the thing that's open, because wasn't that sent to our house?
Somebody sent, and it came as a package. Don't open this yet. And I was looking at it, and I was like, is this a site? So I was like, hey, Kansas, is this a gun site? It probably has it came with batteries. And he said, yes, it is a gun site. Which one of you sent
the gun site?
The gun site. I don't even know what the heck this is. It came from China.
Now, is this a better one?
It depends what your style is,
Oh.
What the individual person's into.
I'm sure we have a weapon that we can attach it to. I'm assuming it goes to a weapon, but it's written in Chinese, so I don't know. I don't know what else you would put a sight on. It can't be a sight, though. Well, yeah, I guess it can.
It says Armed Forces Module Sight. It's an Armed Forces sight. It says a sight.
Oh, it does say sight.
It says laser sight.
All right.
Yep.
Armed Forces laser sight.
Yeah,
okay.
You can assume wherever the laser is, that's where the bullet's going to go.
Okay. All right. So there you go. Thank you to whoever sent the laser sight, who we don't know.
I think you need a new rifle for that.
But
That's pretty
there it
fancy.
is. It looks like a gun light. I have no idea. I don't know. No, it's not a flashlight. It's definitely a sight. So thank you.
It's definitely a gun
Thank
sight.
you. It comes with its own little hex key and its own little battery. It has a battery charger for
So, because you're going to be using that.
the
That'd
sight.
be a lot. A lot.
It's great. So thank you to whoever sent it. That actually came like
Couple
4 weeks ago. Like
Yeah.
maybe not that long.
Well, and it came to our home address, so we were like, Kansas, did you
Order a
this?"
sight?
And he's like,
no, I didn't.
I did not.
All right, so
Put it behind you.
this card I wanted to make sure that I held out because Robert Bone, I don't know if you're here in the chat, but he sent me for my birthday from Omaha Steaks roasts. We had one the other day. It was delicious. It came
amazing.
with
Oh my
these
gosh.
like apple turnovers, which had come with some other Omaha steak that he had sent before that are delicious, but which we haven't cooked them this time. And so good. So thank you. He says, "Hello, my dear Michelle. I wish we could all break bread together on your birthday so I could share this positive effect you have on my life, how the Bible studies help me, and the weekly show keeps me grounded. You are wonderful. Your friend, Robert Bone." So thank you for the roasts and the yummy food. So these came today. I didn't open them because I actually like surprises. Leah, not so much. I do.
I like
but I
surprises.
wanted to make
I
sure.
don't like surprises.
I wanted to make well, no, but you actually like to know. Every time something comes in the mail, you prefer to open it, and I have to stop you.
No, that's not true. I like
So it's a surprise to you, but I'm talking about. I like to wait my surprise
Let
to
me
share with you
explain
people.
something to you.
Okay, here it comes.
Okay, so I love you guys, and 99.9% of y'all would make the best neighbors in the whole world. We could have cookouts. We could do a lot of stuff. And then for me, there's that 0.01%. So that's why I kind of peek into things. Because listen, I am my own bomb squad. Okay, I want to
There is a big package that came that the mailman had to carry out for me when I picked it up at the post office. He said, he looked at me and I'm like, dude, look at these shoulders. And he looks at me and he's like, he's got it on his shoulder and he's like, I have to carry this out for you. And I was like, I'm kind of thinking to myself, have you seen me? But he did carry it out. It's really heavy. Leah, it sat in our living room and Leah was like, I need to open that. And I'm like, why? And she's like, because what if it's a bomb? And I was like, well, it's been sitting at the post office for like a week. I doubt it's a bomb, but so she in Kansas, I said, if you're going to open it, take it on the porch, open it on the porch. I want to be surprised and give my surprised reaction on the show. So anyway, my point is,
stuff I haven't opened, so
I-
it could be a bomb.
I
on air.
figured that these were decals. A lot of you guys like to send stickers and stuff. So I think we have 3 of those. We'll open those all at once. Because I'm going to guess, I didn't open this one, but I'm going to guess these are decals. Oh, it says decals. Yeah. So anyway, I just opened it to make sure it was decals. I did not open it up to see what it says. So here we have. All right, so this is the same one. You hold it up, I'll read it out loud.
All right.
Biden's American dream. Hell, higher taxes, emboldened media mob, legal guns, confiscated, lawless cities is my worst nightmare ever. That's so great. That's really, really good. I want to know which one of you sent these ones. That's really, really good. Biden's gaffes are not just slips, they are signs. Wrong way, caution, warning, danger, stop. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to put these on my car, but I want to. I will. Oh my gosh, that's really good. That's so good. My Jeep is already laden with
No, we
these.
almost not really because we haven't been that bold. We
Some
have
of them we
45
have been.
times 2 on there.
All right, here we go. Oh, wow. This is good, actually. I'm Joe Biden, and I won this election by fraud. Okay, I don't want to put this one on here unless he actually sits in the White House. Like, if he sits in the White House, which I'm saying is not going to happen, I will put this on my car for 100%.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, though.
Right.
I'll just have to put it in my room on a poster board.
Like for memory.
For memory, yeah, exactly.
Remember that one time when,
Yes.
when who was that guy that
Look
ran?
at his little poor face.
That's going to be the thing. Like, who was that guy that lost to Trump in
Yeah,
2020?
that's right.
Can
Yeah,
you
wasn't he in
remember?
politics for
Like, do you
47
remember
years?
who lost to Reagan?
That's true. Who did lose to Reagan? Come on, you know. Kansas knows.
I don't know.
What? I have
Who
Kansas
ran
covered
who
up
did
here.
Reagan run against?
Well, in '88, was it Dukakis?
I was gonna
It
say
was Dukakis, wasn't it?
And then what was the other guy? I don't know. Nobody knows.
Nobody
See?
knows.
Is that
That's
guy
right.
that ran around? I don't remember.
Ross Perot or something.
Probably.
Wasn't Ross Perot a libertarian candidate?
I was just kidding.
Yeah.
I was just kidding.
He
It's
did
some random
run.
name.
Um,
Bob Dole, no.
they're going
He's a
to. They
Republican.
will be able to remember
Biden.
Biden. Why? Because they'll remember the laptop. They'll remember Hunter. They'll know that they both went to jail. That's why they'll remember. Okay, more decals.
Did John Kerry run?
Yeah.
Yep.
It must have been. I don't know. When did John Kerry?
John Kerry did not run against Reagan.
John Kerry run against Bush?
I think maybe. Okay, there's several in. This must be from the same person. Now this one I'm putting on my car. He's not my president. There's two of these. Oh wow. This is great. Not my president. Not my president. Not my. If you guys haven't seen the Diamond Silk, he's your president. It's so good. These are really great. Thank you. Raise your hand in the chat if you sent these. Somebody had to have sent them. One of you in the chat. I know it.
Somebody got on like decal kick.
Okay, now economic democracy. I have a confession to make. You may not be watching this live. You're going to watch it afterwards. Sent a description with this present. Okay,
I believe economic
and I have
democracy
been.
is a leftist, right? Did
He's
you watch
a
our shows?
like a kind of like
a libertarian-y. I thought it was
Bernie bro
Bernie
kind of
bro
ish.
type-ish.
He is the one that found my cell phone number on the internet. It's not actually that hard to find. I keep popping the bubbles. Way back when Caitlin Johnstone wrote the article about us, to tell us, I don't know if you know this, but she's kind of famous. She's written this article about you. And so that's how we got hooked up with a lot of the Seth Rich type people. So anyway, you have sent a description for this specific
we
present.
really should
And
team
I
up with the
read-
Bernie bro. I have a couple Bernie bros who just really can't swallow the idea that Trump is not awful. But they really hate the Democrat Party. And they were really messed over by the Democrat Party twice.
Right.
And, they knew that the DNC had to be exposed.
Right.
And it was Seth Rich who did it. And then
Exactly.
they killed him.
Right. So anyway, I've been saving that email to read it right before, so it would all be fresh in my memory before I opened it. And then today, I told Lee we're going to do the mail call, and I forgot to read it, and I'm opening this present. And I'll read it later, I promise. But there is a description that goes with, I think, each book. But there's notes in here, so maybe that'll be helpful. Right? Okay.
There are.
But it's a big deal, because I remember him making a big deal about it. But I did just read your email from today. Or yesterday.
Oh, very interesting. Mark Twain, the celebrated jumping frog, and other stories.
Oh my gosh, I've never read that, and I love Mark Twain. Oh, that's awesome. That's so great. Scotty says, happy birthday, Michelle. My German Shepherd and I are celebrating with good food and listening to great ideas from you all. That's awesome. And so many of you are wishing me a happy birthday. It's belated, but thank you. It was a week ago today.
So he has one story that he enjoys in here. It's called A Dog's Tale. He says, beautiful, sad, heartwarming, funny, and brilliant. And then he has the afterword, which is marked, and we could read a little bit of that. Mark Twain's reputation as the Lincoln of our literature, and his fellow novelist William Dean Howells called him as his fellow novelist, rests primarily upon 3 books: 2 novels, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and 1 work of nonfiction, Life on the Mississippi. That gorgeous piece of Americana in which Twain painted for posterity a still unrivaled picture of life in the days when the Father of Waters was the highway of our nation. But his full-length books are greatly outnumbered by his more than 200 short stories, essays, and sketches. Nor is this all. When Mark Twain died in 1910, he left behind more uncompleted manuscripts, some mere squibs, others ambitious works, than perhaps any other writer of his eminence. Some of these he probably never intended to finish, for he was born with a pencil in his hand, and writing was his form of blowing off steam. Others, however, he desperately wished to finish and returned to repeatedly without success. Mark Twain's most famous short story is the one that gives this volume its title, The Celebrated Jumping Frog. The author, then only a West Coast figure, wrote it at the request of an older fellow humorist, Artemus Ward. Charles Farrar Brown, for a collection of sketches Ward was planning to publish. But because the story arrived after the printer's deadline, it was appeared instead in the Saturday Press on November 18th, 1865. Soon afterward, it was widely reprinted, introducing Mark Twain to many Easterners who had never before heard his name. The author was not pleased to think that, after writing many an article a man might be excused for thinking tolerably good, those New York people should single out a villainous backwoods yarn to compliment me on. Mark Twain was wrong, of course. He never was a very good judge of his own work, and at the time his literary ideals were still those of the Eastern establishment. It would take him a long time to learn that the grassroots material of the Midwest and Far West were his real stock in trade, and to master the art that conceals it. Yet discerning readers of the celebrated Jumping Frog could already see where he was headed. The basic incident about a frog that has been filled with quail shot was indeed intended a villainous backwoods yarn. He heard the tale in a bar room from a former riverboat pilot, but what makes it a fine story is its characterization. The use of the double narrator is very artful, and the reference to the monotonous narrative which follows this paragraph is daring even for a brash young writer. The distinguished critic Bernard DeVoto went so far as to call the story an accomplished masterpiece and a culmination, not a beginning, of a distinct genre of America writing.
Okay, so let me read a little bit of what he said on the email about this. Okay. So what is the first book that I sent you and Leah? There is a story so well written that anyone, not necessarily dog lovers like you too, would love. If you haven't read A Dog's Tale by Mark Twain, you're in for a treat. And if you have, a nice hardcover book of short stories by him. And then he goes on to explain how he found out. I love LibriVox.org as well. So he was talking about how he found it at a local Goodwill store. And it is a great hardcover with other short stories by Mark Twain, and I am very much looking forward to reading that. So thank you. The email there is very long, and I'll read it later. I'm getting to that next one. There was another email for that one. Economic Democracy can write, and he writes very well and very long, very thorough. All right, second book of two. All right, go ahead. Michelle and Leah, so the second and last of my two gift books is about the Holocaust, albeit a very unusual and little known book, and must be one of the shortest, if not literally the shortest book for adults about the Holocaust. It's mostly drawings. So why am I sending it to you? Isn't it just a press thing? The short answer is I feel a responsibility to do so. There is so much anti-Semitism online, and you've mentioned seeing it in the comments, and sadly I have seen it myself. I've spent...
Did he say he was Jewish?
Yes, being Jewish. And actually, I read this one I did read. I remember reading this email. So I agree as well that it is the anti-Semitism that has happened recently is, like, when I was a child, I don't remember hearing about it very much. Even into my teenage years, I've been appalled as I have grown up at this anti-Semitism that's really coming from the left.
For Michelle and Leah, because truth matters and mustn't be forgotten. And then he has little marks. And Emily Zole says, since they have dared, I too shall dare. Wow. I shall tell the truth because I pledge myself to tell it. My duty is to speak. I have no wish to be an accomplice.
That's so good. What's the next tab?
That would be... Let's see... So this looks like just kind of pictures of what it was like and the numbers, the political prisoner number.
Well, everybody had to wear a number, and there's political prisoner, Jew, asocial element, professional criminal, and homosexual. There's different, instead of just like the star there. There you go. That's good. Wow, this seems like a really comprehensive, like something that you can really understand.
Everyone is permitted to write a postcard home instead of Auschwitz. The name Abby Islager Birkenew has to be used.
Arbeitslager.
So this is a picture of it didn't say Auschwitz if you sent a postcard home.
Wow.
And then victims have to pass Superman in double time. Weak ones are being sent to the waiting truck to be cremated, and then they just have disorderly conduct results in bullets. And it's an interesting way to do the art in that it's surreal. It's not realistic. It's
So it helps to get the point across without it being so, like when you see the actual, I have a really hard time. This is maybe a lesser known thing about Michelle, but when I was younger, my mom had us watch, she didn't have us watch, she just played Schindler's List, and I think I was about 11, and I was so traumatized by it that I really struggle even today at, what am I, 37? She had me at 38, by the way, that's another story. Years old, it still affects me to cover these kinds of topics, but it's kind of like what's happening right now with the riots. When we see the violence happening against people, we have to tell it. We have to talk about it. And a lot of times we have to show it, even though it's painful, because otherwise, how are people going to know how bad it was?
Yeah. So as of September 19th, 1941, no Jew over the age of 6 years old could appear in public without the Star of David firmly sewn on his outer clothing above the heart. By police decree, this identification badge consisted of a black six-pointed star on yellow material as big as the palm of the hand. In the center was the inscription Jew.
Now for people that, we've been talking about the vaccination bracelets and stuff.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, that's so far-fetched. That could never happen in today's day and age. There's people that are still alive from the Holocaust that experienced that. It totally could happen.
No one should ever be labeled for any reason whatsoever.
The good, as in society, right? Like, you are whatever, beware of this person. It's not going to happen, but we have to say, hey, guys, guess what? The same people that committed these atrocities, the same devil is trying to do the same thing again.
Never stops.
Never stops. Until we as Christians stop it, which is what's happening. And I think that's why it's having to go this way.
Important. Yeah.
It is really, really important. All right, so there's some cards here. There was... Okay, so Barry is not here. He is from... Oh, May, are you blowing up my phone? She says, sorry for blowing up your phone. It's Lord of the Rings quotes. Thank you. Barry Britbaza, one of our moderators from the UK, sent us a package. We're not going to open his package. Jim West, also from the UK, sent us our early Christmas present. I don't think we should open that yet either. I'll have to get with them. We'll probably save at least Jim's for Christmas, and Barry's we'll wait to open on Sunday because he's not going to want to miss it. He's probably asleep in the UK right now. So unless you had your phone and you want to send him a message in case he's awake.
No.
All right, so we have birthday cards that I'm going to open here. This one's from Lori with a cross sticker on the back. Oh, it's got a turkey on it. It's Thanksgiving.
Card.
Wishing you all the best at Thanksgiving.
So cute.
That's my good turkey. My good turkey call. Thanksgiving's very special. A time that's set apart for gratitude, for memories, for speaking from the heart. A time for sharing feelings, saying things we seldom say. A time to wish you all the best that life can bring your way. Have a very happy Thanksgiving together. God bless. Take care. Thank you, Lori.
So let me just explain something to you, in case you didn't get the memo.
I'm gonna send Barry a message, see if he's awake.
No, because we'll do it on Sunday.
If he's awake, he'll want to be here.
Okay. No one can cancel Thanksgiving. No one can cancel Christmas. Okay? You gotta do what you feel led to do, and don't you let anybody tell you any different. If you want to have your friends, family over, 15, 20, 30 people, you're having a funeral for the turkey.
Yes.
Refreshments are provided.
Right.
Okay.
That's exactly how you need to word that.
We're having a funeral.
We're having a funeral for Tom. Okay. Yeah, St. Mark says, yep, it's 2:07 here in the UK. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Marlene, I love you, Marlene. She is always very diligent to send cards for birthdays. I love this. You know I love donuts, right? I love donuts. Ain't nobody taking my family's Thanksgiving away, says Zach.
No way.
All right, dear Michelle Ann. She always remembers my middle name. Wishing you a fun day sprinkled with wishes come true. Happy birthday on November 9th, 2020. Best wishes for you all year. I love you in Christ. With love, Mrs. Marlene Ruth. Thank you so much for your singing with Leah. America needs you for such a time as this. I watch you every day. 1776. That actually rhymed. There, I don't know if you meant for that to rhyme. Jesus is Lord of Lords. Jesus is our King. We worship God. God bless America again and again. 2020, 2024. I thank God for you, Leah, your mom, and your important show. Your amazing blessing. An amazing blessing. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this card. It's like
paper.
Like grocery bag paper. What do you call that? Like, remember when they usually actually have those paper sacks?
Brown paper.
Brown paper bags. Oh, and the card is that way
Brown
too. That's really fun.
paper.
I can't get it out. It's probably because I'm trying to only use.
Can I help you?
Probably. You can't get it out either, and you have all of your appendages. See,
open.
no, I could have done that. I could have done that. Give me my card. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's a blank card.
What is happening here?
Oh, more decals.
More decals.
This has got to be from the same person. Okay, Joe Biden, the most non-essential employees for 48 years in a row. Wait, it's clear. They can't see it. Hang on.
Oh my gosh,
I gotta
that
move my
is
mouse.
awesome.
Wait. There it is. Now you can see it. Oh my goodness. Wait. Okay, there it is. There it is. Oh my gosh, there's two of these. Oh wow, that's so good.
That is so good. That is so good. That is
awesome.
so good.
Okie dokie.
So
Now,
somebody sits down and makes this funny stuff up. It's absolutely hilarious.
should we do the big present or this? Josh's present is probably going to explode all over this table.
Yeah, we better do the
So
big
we should
one.
do the big present first. And I sent a text message to Josh telling him we were getting ready to open his present. I don't know what's in the box, but I have a sneaking suspicion what's in Josh's
How
box,
are
and
you?
it's gonna.
What's the plan here? You want
I
Matt
guess
to
we
get
need
it out?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. So here's what we're gonna do. Matt's gonna get out this box. Set this on this table here. Then you're gonna have to just get it out. This is the one that I keep forgetting you guys are right there. This is the one that the mailman had to carry out for me.
I don't know how you're gonna lift it out, man.
He doesn't want to do it. You expect me to do it?
I thought that's what you
How
guys
can
are for.
Whoa! Please tell me that's what's in the box. Please tell me what it says on the box is in the box. Please, Jesus.
Help me, Lord. We can do this. We can do it.
I should turn the camera. Oh, it's got handles. It's got handles. And oh, geez, the table's going. Whoa. Les, it has to. With that kind of weight, it has to be what it says on the box. Stand it up. Turn it around. Turn it around. Guys, can you see what this says?
Hold on both sides.
It says KitchenAid stand
It's like-
mixer.
Like you just like one right? You want to guess?
Okay, hang on.
I think you should.
First of all, though,
$1, Bob.
I should have tried. I would never guess this.
$1, Bob.
Wait. Here's the deal, guys. I have wanted a KitchenAid stand mixer like my whole life, my whole cooking life. Okay, my whole cooking life. I gotta turn this up so you guys can see the face.
It's a commercial. It's a commercial KitchenAid.
What? Okay, now we have to lay it back down and slide it out or something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We're having issues.
Hang on. Oh jeez. Whoa. I feel like, am I getting married? Does someone know something I don't know? Is this a pre-wedding gift? Because you usually only get these when you get married. Like I literally, hang on. I have been wanting to get married 25% to have children, 75% to get a KitchenAid.
Well, there you go.
What in
Now somebody can just send you a kid in the mail and you're
the
good.
world?
You talk to the Clintons. See, we got to hook up with Katie.
Oh my gosh. Hang on. We're just busting into this thing right and left. Wow. Here.
We're not doing knives around here till Michelle heals up.
It's all fine here. No, you shouldn't close it. No, you really...
Who's got the open finger?
Oh my gosh. Okay, whoa! Congratulations on your new stand mixture purchase.
How'd they know it was going to be a present? They said congratulations.
I know, like we won something. We keep having to turn this sideways to get it out. How do we get it out? Oh, it's like a legit commercial one. It has the cage. whoever sent this, I'm going to bake you cookies, and I will mail. I think I have an email from the person that this. I'm baking you cookies with this stand, and I'm sending them in the mail.
Where did you put it?
I don't know. Oh, it's getting a prize. No. It's getting a prize spot on the kitchen counter, and it's going to stay and live there for always. You break it, you buy it. Oh,
that's okay.
My
That's the bread
gosh.
hook.
Hang on.
That was the bread hook.
Wait.
It's for making bread.
Stand it up. They gotta see this.
It's the heaviest
so
thing I've ever seen.
heavy. Are they all this heavy? Does anybody own a KitchenAid? Hang on.
So let me explain something to you. A tornado hits the house, and everything else is going to go flying, but the KitchenAid will stay put.
Wait.
It'll hold your kitchen counter down. They should put like an extra thing on it that says tornado proof.
But Kansas, look at this. Look at it.
Look at
it. It's like a football mask.
But my question is, what's this for? Because anything that would come out would be liquidy. Is this just to keep
watch it go up?
keep your hands from getting in there?
Just keep watching it. It has an industrial cord. This is like legit. How much did this cost? Do I owe you a kidney? Do you need one? I have 2. Oh my gosh. It's a banger, says Hilton. I need to. Oh boy. You break my thing. Did you just break my thing? Holy smokes.
It better not be that breakable.
Wait a minute. Leah, Faith.
It's a commercial KitchenAid.
Oh, it's got. The bowl has a handle. Oh my gosh. Kansas.
What's this?
Could you do me a favor? Could you bring an extension cord? No.
No,
You might not have to.
No, we have a plug.
We have a plug. I think we can reach it. Matt, come hook this up.
Please.
Please, wait. Let's put the bowl on. Put the bowl on. No, you gotta put the... How do we put the... We probably should read directions.
Who needs directions?
Okay, now does this thing tilt backwards or something? Or raise up? Or it goes up and down? Oh, there's a tab here. Do you see that?
I see there's a little thing that's supposed to go in there.
Now, how do you get the hooks in there? Does that hook... Will that reach there?
I don't think that's sitting right.
Will it reach? Oh, it's got it. You can't even plug it in without taking off a zip tie. This is legit. Oh my gosh. Adeline says, when I worked with Pizza Hut, we had a big one. Industrial strength. This thing, oh my gosh. Leah, you're not doing it right.
I am. I think this goes in here. This little thing like that.
But you're not, this side's not up on the thing here.
But then your thing's not in here. Isn't that supposed to be in there?
I don't know. Now, but how do we get these in?
We don't know what we're doing.
Wait, here we go. Here we go. This goes like this. Done. Okay, now. Now this is gonna this is gonna pop in, right? Watch. There you go. Like that, because Michelle knows stuff. All right, are we ready? Fire it up! Fire in the hole! Did you plug it in?
You gotta turn it on. Did you turn it on?
Oh, look at what's this. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at it go. Okay, how do we turn it on?
Why did you think if you just plugged it in, it was gonna go?
Ooh, that's the thing. You can get attachments for that. It's like an auger. It's like a PTO. It's a KitchenAid PTO. How do we turn it on? Okay, here we go. Are you ready? You're not ready. Ready? Ah! Woo! It's going! It's going! It's going!
There's gotta be more speed.
There are. I don't want to go too fast. There's nothing in there. Oh, wait, but they can't see it whipping. You can't see it.
This is stainless steel.
I can't raise that.
Every part is stainless steel.
Oh my gosh.
But what is this? Whoa. It's quiet.
Woo! Oh, we've been cooking so much food. Everything is getting KitchenAid. Everything is. What is that?
I don't know what this is.
What is
It
that?
hooks onto something. I'm trying to figure it out.
What is? Does anybody else cook? Do you know what this is?
This would be baking.
Baking, whatever. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh, it's just so great. It's like a ride. Oh, see, they could see it if I lowered that. Look how pretty that is. Every show, every cooking show. Hang on, I gotta look up somebody. The Paula. Hi, Paula. She's our cousin. Joining the thing. Hang on. I got a KitchenAid, Paula. A commercial. Somebody sent me a commercial KitchenAid for my birthday, and I don't even know them. Okay, here, Kendar.
Stainless steel.
Darren. That's right, Darren.
Darren sent it?
I sent you a message on Resistance Chicks to see if you received my parcel, and I had responded to it. Does the shipping number have start with the 9405? It's got to be the same package. Because then he gives me advice on the sound. Your computer, it helps to adjust the sound. But then you talk about an owner's manual, and I'm wondering if you're talking about this. Oh my gosh, it's good for bread making. Maybe for pouring stuff in. That's the flour pouring tube. What do you mean the flour pouring tube? Like, what would you attach that to, Robin? Where does it go? Oh, Robin.
This is from Amazon.
What?
Shipping parcels to Amazon.
The big box?
Is it 384
The tracking number.
0581184?
No. There's a USPS tracking number. You see the USPS tracking number? But that's not going to go in the bowl, Robin.
Is that okay? Is it 936128969009?
No.
0931581189.
None of those numbers are on this number.
No,
So it's not from Darren.
Darren.
Darren, your package hasn't got here yet, and I don't know who sent this. Which one of you people sent this? The side of the bowl.
It says
Oh,
you can, it's Amazon gift.
hang on, wait. Robin says it goes on the side of the bowl. No, Robin.
It says you can send a thank you note.
Robin, I'm a smart person.
Well, Amazon says you can send thank you.
Robin, I
It
don't
sounds
get
like
it.
it
It's
hums
beautiful.
like a kitten.
All right, Leah, scoot over. Kansas, you can take it away.
No. Wow, we're just going to be whipping up. We should go get some egg whites
Meringue.
right now.
Meringue.
We should get some egg whites right now.
Oh my gosh, the tube is
Somebody
for flour. I
clean-
get that it's for pouring flour into the bowl, but where does it go, Robin?
Somebody should clean the bowl
Like
and go get
that,
a bunch
maybe?
of egg whites and make meringue.
Robin, I think you lied. I believe you. The side of the bowl pointing up
I think we should test it out on air.
right now.
I think we should.
Is it like that? I guess
Here.
it's like that, maybe. Is that right?
Wait a minute.
No.
Give me the bowl out. I'm going to rinse it out.
Well, but I told you it's got this clicky thing. You got it. Whoa, wait. See the clicky thing?
Commercials
The
no
button.
good for me.
There's a button that gets in the.
Why do we can't break it?
I'm not
How
gonna
do you get
break
it out?
You gotta tilt it this way.
You tilt this up?
Maybe it goes this way. Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah, but wait. Maybe lift this up.
No, that's down. It's already down. You don't want to lift that up. Why would you lift it up?
I don't know.
You got-
Does
then you
this
gotta-
bend back?
No, it doesn't. No, just take the bowl out.
Okay.
Okay. What are you gonna go get some egg whites?
Yeah.
Oh wow, guys. Okay, let's put on the Where's the other? She took my toys away. Did you see that? There was the bread hook and the flapper one. Your parcel is at your post office in a parcel box. Okay, Darren is in the chat. Thank you, Darren. We were just there today. And I got and Barry's present was there. And I didn't get yours. So, Leah's having trouble here.
There's so many cords.
You don't know what it's like when we set this thing up. Kansas, sit down here so I'm not alone. All right, so there's this. Let's put out. Okay, don't use your finger. Let's put this thing on here. I wonder if it whoa. Okay. Yeah, that did it. Oh, Ooh, look at that. That's nice. Look at that. Look at it. I need to know which one of you sent this. Like, I have, the paddle is for beating, yes. I've never actually had one, but I've watched so many cooking shows. Okay? It whips up eggs in a flash. Wait, you think that we should use the paddle for the eggs? Not the... No. This has to be for the eggs. The paddle is for mixing cakes. See, that makes sense. You don't want to overmix the cakes. All right. What else? Okay. Me, Storm Bear, you did not send this. Did you really? Storm Bear, I sent it. Michelle. Wait. Hang on. Wait. Storm Bear, did you really send this? Look for a note in the box, Mr. Storm Bear says. How did we miss that?
There were 2 papers, go, Matt.
There was 2 papers?
Yeah, Amazon papers. You take them, Matt?
Storm Bear.
Did you see what it just says? It just says send a thank you.
Bring it back. Get the papers. Oh, here, let me turn this off. Careful.
Okay.
Those were the papers? It should say this was a gift.
It does, but it doesn't say from who.
Send a thank you note.
Okay. Now, welcome to Leah and Michelle.
It doesn't have one of those like
Cooking
birthday
show.
messages on it.
Get yourself.
But I believe you.
We're gonna pack.
I see you, Storm Bear. I see you. Thank you. I don't have enough thank yous. And you didn't send me your address to send a thank you card. You have to email it to me. Whoa.
What are you woeing? It says how it's done.
I know how it's done.
This is life.
I'm still shocked.
Oh, no, that's not how it's done.
I told you.
No. That's
Here,
not
put
what I
them all
wanted
in
to do.
here. It's fine.
That's not what I want to do. I'm starting over.
You still have yolk in there. You need a paper towel. No, don't put your hands in there. Get a paper towel. Did you
I
bring
can't.
sugar down?
No, Matt, I need a paper.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to Cooking Shows with Leah and
We
Michelle.
know, this isn't like a redo with Rachel Ray, man.
Okay, but Storm Bear, how did you know that I wanted this?
Thank you.
Do you have like
ESPN.
ESP or something? How did you know I need this? Like I needed this. More than life and almost. Wow. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
thank you, kitchen assistant.
Fell off the back of a wagon.
We're going to try this again, folks.
Sunday is having a good time. She says, this is so fun. I need to pull up more chats here. I'm going to have to pull up the Twitter chat. What are you guys saying on Twitter here? Hang on. Hang on a second.
Got
Let me
one
get back
in.
to Facebook.
I'm going to try to do like 3 or 4. We're going to do this. I'm not going to break another one. I'm not going to dump another one in there.
Okay. All right. Let me
2.
we need to see.
Matt, you can have the rest. You can have these when we're done here. Matt likes
All
to
right.
make shakes.
Still trying to pull. Matt does like to make shakes. You could shake up the whole town with this. All right. Now,
Have the egg yolks.
here's the problem with Twitter and Periscope, actually. I need to pull it up like because it doesn't always save the comments for me.
We'll do one more here.
Well, you're okay, Kansas. Do we have another paper towel? Because she's getting egg yolk on this table, and usually, if you're doing this, it's in the kitchen.
Yeah.
How many did you do?
I did
Hold on.
4.
Leah is using Michelle's present for Michelle. She's opening the eggs, which is not exactly the best part of the whole thing here. So I'm not going to complain. Maybe you could wipe off the side there too. Okay. And okay, now this is down.
Wait, no, we want the whippy thing.
We're putting the. Oh, I know.
Broken.
I did not break it, but usually we would read the directions on something like this first.
There we go. Good job. Those are really heavy duty. Okie dokie.
Okay. They are really heavy duty.
Ah.
All right, now, I don't know if you're going to... No, I think that has to go, like, after. I think you have to kind of, like, do it as you put the bowl in. Am I right about that, Robin? Here, put the thing in there, right? And kind of put this... Wait, let's raise this thing here.
I can't see the other side.
Okay, I can see the other side. And then you snap it into place. Now, you didn't bring any sugar down.
Well, I was just whipping
There's
the eggs.
sugar over there.
I was just whipping the eggs.
But I want the sugar. If we're going to make meringue, we might as well just make it.
It was just to test out the whipping part. There it goes, baby. Turn her on.
You ready?
Let's fire up.
You ready?
You gotta go, baby.
I'm going to go.
Get her going.
Maybe you don't want to mix it that fast.
Medium. There we go.
Bowl first. Push up and twist. Could you make ice cream with that? It's Nancy's ice cream maker. I don't see why you couldn't stir up your ice cream with it. But you would need something. Ice cream has to be made with like ice around it. You have to get meat grinder for the front power takeoff. Yeah.
A meat grinder.
This PTO right here. Put it on high, she says. Are you sure, Robin? That's high.
Here we go.
We're making meringue. Welcome to our cooking show. There's literally a bag of sugar right over there if you wanted to add some sugar. It's a big giant bag of sugar. What?
He's gonna use the eggs.
Oh, he's gonna use the eggs. Never mind. He's gonna use the eggs. He's gonna shake. Okay.
We're fluffing.
Storm Bear, we don't even have a first name for you. You're gonna have to send me your private information so I can send a thank you card. But thank you. You're not gonna wash off the whippy thing. Well, you know what, Dale? Normally we would, but it's fly by the seat of your pants. Okay?
I washed the bowl though.
Leah did wash the bowl. That's right. She washed the bowl. You can probably start adding the sugar now. Well, we would normally add the sugar, but Kansas is going to use the eggs to eat, and he's not going to want sugar in there.
Okay, slow her down. We're getting
So,
somewhere.
you sure? It doesn't look stiff peaky yet.
Almost there.
Almost there. Wait for it, guys. Just be patient. It's coming.
Should have brought that.
There's probably a plastic one right in there.
I feel like I'm stuck. It's like when we go to do these reveal shows, only one way in, one way out.
Robin, obviously you've had one and you've used it for years. You sound very knowledgeable. Do you have a commercial one though? I'm not trying to one up anybody or anything, but thank you, Donna Terry. She says happy birthday. Okay, it looks almost ready. Let me turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, we're peaked. We're peak stiffed.
Now take the bowl out, tilt it forward, I think. Or no, backwards. There we go. Okay, now you come down. Why do they do this so much? Oh wait, this gotta lower this down. So much more gracefully on the shows.
I don't know, because this normally bends back on the show.
But this is a commercial one. Whoa, that's stiff peaks. That is some stiff peaks. For those of you that have never cooked or made a meringue before and you don't know, women over the whole world have cried themselves to sleep over not being able to make, you don't have it, a proper meringue. Look at that. That's a Kansas.
This would really make this could go on a lemon meringue pie. I mean, this
Oh my gosh.
is like marshmallow.
I'm not eating it though because it doesn't have sugar in it, and I'm not going to eat whipped eggs. But
It's
Kansas will.
just perfect. I have never seen such perfect meringue.
I have
in my life.
never in my. Is Mom watching this? Does she know?
I don't know, but I've never seen meringue like this.
Get it closer to the camera. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a marshmallow. Robin says, yep, mine is a similar model. It doesn't have the bowl guard. I walk on the wild side. Well, I like the bowl guard.
I have to tell you though, I've seen people whip things up on shows.
Donna Terry says, well, dang, look at that meringue. Soft peaks. Yes. Oh my gosh. You guys are so awesome.
No, we did this. This is so cool. I didn't do
Storm
it.
Bear,
I can't
I
believe
salute you. I thank you from the bottom
It's
of my
like
heart and the bottom of my tummy.
marshmallows from heaven.
It's a marshmallow bowl from heaven, and we want to thank Storm Bear very much.
So wait, I need a lemon meringue, and now I need a lemon pie because this is the
No,
perfect...
because you just said Kansas was going to eat it in a shake.
Well,
or else you were going to put sugar in there.
But it's so pretty.
I know.
It would just be like, and then you go and you put it on your lemon meringue and you go doop 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 doop. Give yourself some pinks.
Donna Terry says, I'm not a good cook. As a matter of fact, I'm a pretty bad cook, but I am the kitchen gadget queen. Okay, so Kansas, you may remove. I don't want you to though. I love this KitchenAid. It could go in my room, but then I'd have to lug it downstairs.
No, this is not going to be possible.
Oh wow! So I'm going to take this as a sign that I am going to get married soon, because now that I have a KitchenAid. See how that works?
Awesome. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, to live on your off-grid.
When is Leah's
so.
birthday? Leah's birthday is in March. And actually, this is honestly, Storm Bear, I don't know if you meant it this way, but this is a Christmas and birthday present and whole family present. Because everybody is he's going to have to pull it away. There we go. Okay, can you put this on the floor? Look at you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, no wonder it's industrial. I mean, no wonder it's so heavy if it's supposed to be used in like a industrial kitchen or something. With the thing and the... Oh, man. Are you serious, Mark? You're going to say it like that? He says, Michelle, you sure you're 37? No.
Compared to what?
27. God renews our youth like the eagles. And I've donated 10 years of my life taking care of people. So God said you can have those back. So boom, just knock them right off.
I knock 10 off.
Like taking votes from Joe Biden.
Well, 10% for the big guy.
10% for the big guy. Yeah. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's see. I don't want to lose all my stuff here.
The knife is coming out again.
Here you go. The knife. But it wasn't this knife that I cut my finger with. We're going to give that offending object away to someone who will appreciate it.
I'm not keeping the trauma in the house.
There's tape on this knife now, though.
Don't touch it.
Oh my gosh. Just because I sliced my finger open doesn't take away all my years of experience with
not slicing.
Are you going to sit down
open?
now?
Have a seat. This is from Josh.
This is from Josh Rogers. He's our Young Living awesome guy.
And if you guys want to become Young Living people, you can... Well, how much do you get off? 30%?
No.
No. For oil?
Just message me. No, because you got to build up in the club and everything.
Oh.
Okay. Do not speak of things you do not know. Blessings on your birthday. Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust. Psalm 44. I don't know if you can see that very well. The lighting there is a little bit strange. There we go.
Josh knows what it's like to be cut off of Facebook.
He does. May God grant you every success in the coming year as you continue your walk with him. Happy birthday, Michelle. You're rocking it on your channel and in life. Everything the great fight. Bless you. Fighting the great fight. Bless you. You're a great friend. Blessings, Josh. Thank you, Josh.
Yay.
All right. Okay,
Friend
so
Josh.
I actually we signed up for Young Living last year. And I just got my loyalty oil in the mail for 12 months, and it smells so good. I put it on my scarf and everything today. So, all right. I hope you guys can see this here.
So we did a whole episode on Young Living, and they were at a really good special, but then they sold out because it was right at the beginning of COVID. I don't know if that special's back on, for so many oils that you can start with,
Yeah. St. Mark says, I meant about me being, are you sure you're 37? Getting excited over shiny new kitchen gadgets, but you really don't look 37 to me anyway, if that helps. Yes, it does.
Nice.
You
Thank
keep
you so
your
much.
checks in the mail. Okay. What do we have here? Cedarwood is on my list to buy.
What's it good for?
I don't know. It's in like everything. I should have my book over here to be able to look it up, actually.
Yeah, like, seriously, Matt.
Do you want me to go? I'll get the book. Here, wait, smell that. That smells really good.
The counter?
It's right over here. Should.
Oh, yeah. Clove. I'm going to be the one to look them up.
Okay.
It's my favorite thing.
Okay. We have Healing Oils of the Bible, I think from Josh, too, that he has sent. Okie dokie. Let me see. What was the other one in there?
Clove. Now, clove,
clove is
is
perfect.
so good. Now, Patriot Gallery had, she brushed her teeth too hard, and she kind of got them really sore. And I'll tell you what, if you make your homemade toothpaste, put a drop of clove in it. If you have any tooth problems, put a drop of clove. Like if you have a sore tooth or sore in your mouth, put a drop of clove on it. It'll numb it, but clove is the very best essential oil for your teeth and for your mouth. You can gargle with it, and then you can swallow it. It's actually
Patriot
really
Gallery
good.
wanted to know how you spell it. It's cedar wood, like CEDAR wood, one word. Cedar wood.
So 48, 468, 48.
Donna Terry says, I've been using Young Living for some time. I've never gotten anything free. Well, are you an actual distributor? Okay, because we actually signed up for the whole gambit.
So if you want to sign up, if you've been using it, you should sign up.
And then every month I have to make a minimum purchase of $50 worth, which with the supplements that Leah and I take from Young Living, we do that easily.
And then how much you get stuff off, like.
And then you build up enough. I think we get you get 25% points to spend for free there. But then they also, every quarter they send you a free bottle. And then obviously at the end of the year they sent me my
So this is
loyalty
steam
bottle.
distilled from the bark, and it's antifungal. So the cedar wood is antifungal, anti-infectious, antiseptic for urinary and pulmonary. It's astringent, diuretic, insect repellent. So you put this in your DIY off.
Yeah.
And a sedative. So I guess it'd help you fall asleep.
Katie says cedar wood is great. It deters ticks.
Oh, bug spray.
Great for sore muscles. My favorite for that, says Josh. Hello, Josh, and thank you.
So cedarwood was traditionally used by the North American Indians to enhance their spiritual communication. It creates the symbolic effect of the umbrella protecting the earth.
Nice.
And bringing energy in from the universe. At night, the animals in the wild lie down under the tree for protection, recharging, and rejuvenation. The trees bring them. And for French medicinal uses, anger, it has a calming effect.
Put that on all over. My mom's going to be like dousing it
Nervous tension, bronchitis, communist, cellulite.
Whoa. No, because there's none of that around here.
Urinary infections.
TMI.
Other possible uses, purifying properties. It may help acne, anxiety, arthritis, congestion, coughs.
Nice.
Cystis, dandruff. So you would put that in your homemade shampoos. Psoriasis,
put that in my Heavenly Head method. If you guys have dandruff, you need to go to Masfaith3 and literally put on our videos Heavenly Head method and follow it. It's a really good
if your head
method
itches
for itchy
ever
head.
at all. Michelle's little Heavenly Head method.
And it's good for your hair. It makes your hair soft.
Vinegar, salt, aspirin.
No, just follow the method.
Essential oils. It works really well.
Yeah.
So you want to put this on your flex points, area of concern, and
awesome.
Yeah, there we go.
Very good. Okay. Thieves! We cannot use enough thieves. I'm not allowed to say, since we're talking about Young Living products, what we have been using this for, but I will say this, in 2020 we have been using it a lot. Okay?
I will tell you what I use it for.
Going into the store, I'm putting it on all the time.
So
with a carrier oil usually.
We distill it. And it keeps viruses out of the air, bacteria out of the air. So if you guys have an essential oil diffuser, everyone should have one, especially.
But we're not making any claims about it keeping viruses
season.
out of the air. We can't make those kinds of claims.
Yeah, we can't make it on a specific kind of virus, but I think virus in general is antiviral.
Okay.
In the air.
Okay.
So. Yeah, you can definitely want to be diffusing essential oils, just getting all the icky stuff out, and then we'll put a drop or two.
But there's cleaners. They make all kinds of kitchen cleaners.
Yeah, the Thieves Oil kitchen cleaner. We put that.
They've got Thieves Oil toothpaste. They've got Thieves Oil dental floss, which we do use. Thieves Oil dish soap. What? I'm helping.
I'm finishing my sentences.
We do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Spray bottles. Put some in a spray bottle. I use vinegar and water,
right?
Or vinegar or alcohol and water, and a few drops of Thieves. And I will in the winter. I've been putting spray bottles in my car, putting them on my shoes, and then on various things. And for me, it's better than the Clorox. Certainly better than Clorox wipes because it's just it's an antibiotic, it's an antiviral, but it's also something good for your body too.
I don't think it's an antibiotic. It's an antibacterial.
It's an antibiotic.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Antibacterial.
I love the Thieves antibacterial hand stuff. The little bottles that they send.
Yeah.
More. Oh, please tell me more Thieves. More Thieves! It's my lucky day! Thank you so much. I'm going to be honest. I am kind of conservative, because we've been needing it so much.
Yeah.
They sold out during this 2020 stuff. That's all I can say about that. Of the larger bottles. So 4 bottles of Thieves. Hot dog. That is so fantastic. Katie says, I use Thieves and Purification Diffuser. That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Oh, jeez. Okay. Whoa. Fell out. There we go. And another Thieves. Oh my gosh, 5 Thieves. Jeez. Okay. This is the best thing ever. Okay. Awesome.
The Thieves really boost your immune system.
Wait. The other ones came out of the bottle. That's what it was. All right.
So what's the difference between the white bottle and the...
Oh, I should. That's a very good point, Kansas. Josh, you can correct me on this, but I'm fairly certain that the Vitality bottles are... This is what I was told by a Young Living person at a preppers conference. The Vitality bottle is made for internal purposes.
It is made to be marketed.
It's the exact same stuff, but they had to label it separately because of the FDA. That's what I'm told. If we have to make a correction on that, Josh can correct me, but I'm pretty sure about that. So, all right.
So a lot of people like to put, internally, but the FDA makes it really difficult for you to be able to use oils internally.
Exactly. So Valor, Josh has sent that before. I shouldn't open this one because I already have one open upstairs, but I love it so much. And I shouldn't be putting all these on, but if you guys are interested in Young Living oils, you can send me an email and we will definitely get you hooked up. But I can't tell you how much oils have changed our lives. 5 years ago or so, I made Leah this wooden rack that goes on our refrigerator, and it holds, I don't know how many bottles.
Let me explain what Valor does when you're done.
Okay. And it's filled up.
It's filled up.
It's filled up. I can't fit another one on.
So whenever somebody has anything wrong, we're like, what oil? And we use an oil for anything from coughs to bronchitis. We use a drop of ginger in my mom's drink as a natural blood thinner. The clove for teeth. And
Young Living isn't just oils, though.
Lavender for dogs, especially to get them to calm down. Put a little drop around their ears.
Lavender helps with headaches.
Helps fall asleep. Valor, this blend has been used to help empower the physical and spiritual bodies. It helps us overcome fear and opposition so we can stand tall during adversity.
Y'all need that right now to help support our president.
Build courage, confidence, and self-esteem. It brings a feeling of calmness, peace, and relaxation. It may be used in place of peace and calming for hyperactivity and attention deficit disorder children. It has been found beneficial in helping to align the physical structure of the body, relieving pain along the spine. It also balances and aligns electrical energies within the body. It is best applied with 6 drops on each foot or massaged in along the spine using the raindrop technique. Valor has been touted as a chiropractor in a bottle. It has improved scoliosis in as little as 30 minutes.
Get out.
Though this should not be considered normal. Some individuals require several months of application before improvement is seen.
Wow.
It has also been shown to change anaerobic mutated cells back to aerobic natural state. So what's in the blend? Spruce, which grounds the body, creating the balance and the opening necessary to receive and to give.
Wow.
It may help dilute the bronchial tract to improve oxygen exchange. It also helps when release emotional blocks. Rosewood is soothing to the skin, appeasing to the mind, relaxing to the body, and creates a feeling of peace and gentleness. Blue tansy, which I do not have, may help cleanse the liver and calm the lymphatic system to help rid one of anger and promote a feeling of self-control. Put that on your armpits when you're getting ready to get angry.
Under your armpits.
Frankincense contains sesquiterpenes, how do you say it? Which may help oxygenate the pineal and pituitary glands, I can say it, as one of the ingredients for the holy incense. It was used anciently to help enhance one's communication with the Creator. Remember, in the Bible, they always put frankincense on their altars.
Donna Terry says, I like frankincense and myrrh, tea tree, cedar wood, cloves, and thieves. I like them all. I also bought from another source anointing oil. The only reason I bought it is because I like the smell. That's awesome. So the last one is lemongrass, which is almost
best on the bottom of your feet.
One of my favorites. Lemongrass is really good for keeping the mosquitoes away. I shouldn't be putting all these on
left
I
fingers and rub on
Maya
right
left the
temple.
chat, but she sent us a chemtrail like sniffer thing once that had lemongrass in it, and I still get it out and I still smell it from time to time because here you can smell it. Look up the lemongrass one.
I know that this is a lemongrass. This is a vitality one, so this is for internal uses. But lemongrass is really good for a lot of things. And one of those is
It should be an alphabetical order on
bug
this
spray.
right?
Bug spray.
All right, so I'm going to open up the last thing while you're looking up the, because I keep looking at this and it looks so awesome. The Chemistry of Essential Oils Made Simple by David Stewart. God's Love Manifest in Molecules.
What in the world?
Science and faith, health issues, aromatherapy. Whether you have a background in chemistry or not, you will understand and enjoy this book. It will enlighten and entertain you while demonstrating by the chemistry of essential oils that God's power and divine nature can be seen through the things he has made. Romans 1:20.
Amen.
Based on both science and scripture, this book reveals the harmony between the two. Dr. Stewart describes the relationship between the material world and the spiritual world to explain how oils bring healing. This is a much needed book. These are just quotes from people that have read it. He's done it again. A treasury of scientific detail in common language. This book fills an important need not met by any other publication.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is so cool. I can't wait to look at this book. I cannot wait to look at this book. Okay, this is so cool. I actually really love science.
I think I have a lot of friends who are going to want to borrow the book too.
Wow. The purpose of this book is not to make you a chemist. It is to inspire you to see God's hand in the creation of the molecules of essential oils. It is to help you appreciate through a basic understanding of chemistry that God loved us before he ever made us and that he was thinking of your well-being and mine when he crafted the molecules of essential oils. According to Psalm 19, the heavens are telling the glory of God and the firmament proclaims his handiwork. The psalmist speaks of the power and nature of God as evidence in the grandeur of the galaxies, the great dome of the sky, and the infinite scale of the cosmos. The scripture goes on to say that even though inanimate creation does not speak in words, it still has a voice resounding everywhere to be heard and understood by the spiritually attuned. Okay, this is going to be so great.
Wow.
I cannot wait to read this. Oh my gosh. This is so cool.
So lemongrass, I'm going to look at that in a second. Lemongrass has been used for infectious illnesses and fever. It's an insecticide. You would put this in your, like a cedar wood, and citronella and lemongrass would be a perfect off combination. In fact, that's what we use it for. But it also is, improve digestion, help circulation, improve eyesight, headaches, clear infection, repair ligaments, lymphatic system, get oxygen flowing, purification, sore throats, tissue regeneration, and water retention. So, and it's safe to use.
And like Josh says, the bees love it. I actually make something called Honey Bee Healthy.
And you put lemongrass
and I put lemongrass in there because it attracts them like
and
crazy.
Wintergreen, right?
I'm going to read one paragraph here to give you an idea. Most essential oils contain traces of nitrogen compounds, but you never find nitrogen as a major element in any oil. One reason for this is because organic nitrogen compounds tend to be water soluble and do not always mix well with oils. Nevertheless, some of the stronger and unique odors in oils are due to the presence of small amounts of nitrogen compounds. Let's see. And I love how he refers to, who are we to question the great chemical engineer? That's God. Who devises the process. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, says the Lord. Isaiah 55:8. So he's literally putting scriptures in.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think Kansas will probably end up reading this book. I know he probably will. To have somebody explain oils with their meaning, with the science, with scripture, I don't think you could ask for a better book.
That's so
we
cool.
might actually end up buying this book for at least one of our friends. So thank you, Josh. This is a treasure trove.
I didn't even know it existed.
Honestly. Yes, Donna Terry, she says, so Michelle, you're saying that we can buy it from you. Yes, you can. And I can tell you how to do that. We were actually for the longest time sending everybody to Josh. or at least putting his information in our description. But Young Living asked me not to do that because of 2020 stuff. And so I had to take his information off of there. But Sunday says, I love to see more of God's Little Acre. We'll have to do a God's Little Acre video soon. We've been kind of preoccupied with election stuff. But you guys sure know how to make a girl feel special. Holy cow. I don't know what to say. Listen, the presents are wonderful, but the cards mean everything too. So if you sent a card, whether you sent KitchenAid, whether you sent oils in this fascinating book, whether you're leaving comments, we are receiving the love, and each and every one of you mean the world to Leah and I. So thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking through a lot of these things. It's so cool.
It is really, really cool. I think we'll feel smart after we read it.
Maybe.
I guess we will.
Maybe if you can get some of it.
I think we probably can. Silicon, the most abundant of the solid elements, occurs in sand, quartz, rock crystal, agate, amethyst, flint, jasper, granite, asbestos.
I think you need to know what that has to be, what it starts with.
Basic chemistry. So this, whatever it is, this is a book that will last for generations, I think.
Our doctor's 300 years behind. Keep the foregoing comments in mind when you deal with the allopathic doctors and the career biologists, because these professionals, by their limited academic exposure, are usually wedded to chemistry in the 17th century fashion of Lavoisier. Their entire concept of life is a chemical one. They call it biochemistry. Even mental and psychological phenomena are regarded by many doctors as mostly, if not totally, attributable to chemistry. Even the well-known electromagnetic properties of human physiology are largely ignored, unrecognized, and or unused by most physicians. In their minds, due to their restricted training of chemistry, can account for virtually everything. Hence, they prescribe chemical treatments, drugs, to all manner of disease almost exclusively.
Right.
While chemistry is a part of the life processes, such processes do not completely follow the laws of chemistry, as we shall learn, and neither do the processes by which essential oils bring healing to our bodies, minds, and souls. God's view of the matter, what it does, and how it relates to us as whole beings, extends far beyond the confines of chemistry as designed by scientists today.
That's so good. That's so good. Wow. Thank you, Josh. I have to tell you guys, if you have ever sent us anything, whether it's a card or a present or something, it's around our house. We're using it. It's a part of our life. So you guys have touched us. I know you always say that we're touching you, but you guys have touched us in a big way too. And your comments and stuff mean the world to us. Now, I don't want to make a drastic shift, but I did promise them that we would give them a few updates as far as what's going on in the world today and the elections just since yesterday.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
You want...
All right. So in Georgia, the recount there. Project Veritas just dropped a video tonight.
Oh my God.
Where there was this poll watcher guy who says that a lady was counting. Remember, they're doing the hand recount there. So they're supposed to hold up the ballot. They're supposed to say who the vote is for. It's just for president. They're supposed to say who the vote is for. And then they hand it to somebody who puts it in the right stack after they've checked it. So this lady holds up the ballot. She says Biden. A poll watcher catches her and says, no, that's for Trump. And so she has, in 3 minutes, it happened 3 times. Okay. So this guy goes and tells one of the little officials, and they're like, okay, we'll talk to her. So they go and talk to the lady. She gets all snarky about it, and she starts holding it up when he passes by and is like reading whatever it is really loud. But he said that the lady was handing these ballots to the other lady, and she wasn't even double checking the count like she was supposed to. She was just believing whatever the lady said and putting it in the proper pile or improper pile.
How many
other people are doing that? It's so corrupt. Let's see, what else?
They found a thumb drive with 2,600 votes.
Yeah.
And it's either 600 extra for Trump or 900.
2,800.
No, it was
800.
26,331. Let me tell you something. It was under 3,000. More than 2,500. And between 600 and 900 are for Trump. I don't have exact numbers. These are the numbers.
Okay, my article, we were reading two different articles, so it's fine.
So the point is that was just one county.
Yeah.
And they're trying to blame it on the election officer
error
there. But here's the thing. Here's the problem with that. Is that they blamed the person, user error, in Michigan that caught 6,000 flip for Trump.
Right.
Then there were two others with this Dominion software that happened in Georgia. And if thousands of votes can either go missing or switch to a candidate, then your software is not user-friendly. It's not election-friendly. It's fraudulent. Okay? You either get all the votes right or you're a fraud.
Now, what's the name of the guy? Isn't it Peter something or other? I keep wanting to say Schweitzer. Who is on the Smartmatic board. So the way that Sydney worded it was that Dominion is really just a shell, and that the Smartmatic is kind of a subsidiary of that, but it gets down more to the matter. This guy, and forgive me, I don't have his name because when we do our show, we have all of our articles up. He is on the Biden transition team,
and he was on the board of.
And he's on the board of Smartmatic. I mean, this is...
So, Smartmatic was created by Venezuelans in Venezuela to purposefully rig elections for Hugo Chavez. That's its first and main purpose. Okay? That's its design. Then, somehow, it's banned from the United States, and then the ban is lifted. And 28 states decide to buy into this material. Now, when Georgia, we're looking at the Secretary of State and the governor, who Donald Trump campaigned hard for Kemp in Georgia, getting kickbacks for this system that was just installed for millions of dollars this year in Georgia, just this year in Georgia. And it's a brand new system in Georgia. But it's actually an old, antiquated system. So, Sidney Powell and Rudy Giuliani said they have whistleblowers from who helped. So one whistleblower helped craft and build Dominion. One supposedly watched votes switch in Venezuela in real time, and supposedly they have a witness who says that there's a backdoor, and this is what happens. As the votes come tallied in, they send in real time to the candidate that they prefer how the votes are going. If they're going,
so I thought Sydney said that there was 3% off the top across the board.
Well, that's what she's saying. But can I finish my sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. So they send in real time what's going on. Now, if you're losing, then it's well known that in these countries they will stop the vote counting. They will bring in new ballots. So only in these 5, I guess, Democrat cities. So Phoenix is one of them. Milwaukee, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Detroit, Atlanta. Did they all stop? Nobody else stopped. No other city stopped. Just the Democrat city stopped. And then in the middle of the night, they got the ballots.
Right.
Now, Rudy Giuliani said in Milwaukee, it was Michigan or Milwaukee? 100,000 votes, and they all said Biden. Now, come on now. So they're looking into this. Now, I need you guys to pray because a lot of this stuff is affidavits from witnesses. I don't know where where their remedy is, because Sidney Powell said the FBI's on it, or they're on it. I'm like, no. People are like, well, shoot. They're just going to clear whoever. They'll just say nothing happened. Mm-hmm. You get the DOJ, the FBI, the CIA. Your only remedy right now is to bring the evidence yourself, because that's what happened with the Russia collusion. The DOJ didn't come out and say, well, we set Flynn up. No, our own government is like a cancer eating us alive. Christopher Wray said that Antifa was just an idea in our head, and it's an idea, and it's a thought process. They're not organized, and that the number one threat to America is white supremacists. Christopher Wray and his FBI, if they're on this, they're covering the tracks.
But the good news is we actually don't need the FBI, quote unquote, to be on it.
No, we need the FBI to not be on it.
Right, exactly.
Because then they'll clear it. Because that's what they do. They cover. There's nobody good in the FBI. I have not heard one good person out of the FBI. Not one.
So when we're watching Newsmax, the one host that we like,
nobody good in the FBI.
The Jack guy or whatever, he keeps trying to ask all of Trump's lawyers, like, do we have a time frame? Do we have a time frame? Like, when are we gonna see something? Because he says, I just feel like something huge is gonna break soon. And he had on one of Trump's lawyers. What's her name?
I need to breathe in the cedarwood.
You need to breathe in the cedarwood before you get angry. I don't remember her name. It was just this evening, and she's like, it is big, and it's gonna come out soon. And she was just getting ready to go tweak, and that was just about the Pennsylvania thing. Her deal wasn't the Dominion software.
She was getting ready to go tweak her lawsuit.
Exactly.
You said she was getting ready to go tweak
her lawsuit.
She's getting ready to go tweak
her the words in her lawsuit, so it was finalized and ready to be submitted. So we will probably be bringing that to you in the next couple of days. We just keep saying release the Kraken.
Victoria toasting.
Thank you. That's so good. Your memory. That's really, really good.
So you guys want to follow that?
Yeah.
And
so Robin says, I was a poll watcher in King County, Seattle Metro. I called out the fact that the voting machine console was behind darkened glass, so you couldn't see if a tech entered anything on the keyboard.
Wow.
It turned out that the voting machine was one of the problem Dominion machines. I reported it to the Republican elections chair. They are checking it out.
Wow. And I did hear they are looking at a lawsuit in California. They think that there's some stuff going on in California.
It's going on everywhere.
And then people are tweeting, California went red. I'm from California. We went red.
I told you it might go red. I'm telling you. They also had somebody on tonight on Newsmax where he's, what was his name? The presidential... what was he called? Anyway, he called Trump the night of the election before everybody went to bed.
Dick Morris.
Thank you. And he was like, you're going to win by like a landslide, essentially, is what he was saying. And then you wake up, it's like all of these professionals, these people that do this stuff for a living are sitting back going, there's no way. So it's not just the rest of us everyday laymen folk going, that doesn't seem right. I don't think Trump lost. Okay, these are amazing minds that can write chemistry books and stuff, looking at these numbers. So I want you guys to be hopeful and to be excited about what is all going to come out. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it is coming.
You have to give. Trump said you guys got to give it 3 weeks.
Right.
You got to just be patient.
Because everybody knows whenever you're dealing with legal stuff, it takes forever to have anything like this fast-tracked is like unheard of.
And you have to pray for John Roberts, and this is what you do, because I don't want anything bad to happen to him, but I do want God's justice to happen, and he has to bring forth God's justice. And so you just pray that John Roberts will be made by God to do the right thing, because Sidney Powell said if he does not then he needs to be impeached. And you know what side he's on. You know what side he's working on. You know, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, Alito, Clarence Thomas. They all know what's happening, I guarantee you.
Well, they've already written about it.
Amy Barrett will go according to the Constitution.
If she doesn't recuse herself.
But some of these things have to be brought to the Supreme Court through John Roberts. Because he's the Chief Justice.
So, Curious Man wants to know if Kansas could say a word or two
about
anything. He has a lot going on in his head because we hear it.
You do. What do you think about this election?
So what do we want to talk about?
What do you think? Well, you've been telling us, don't worry about it. Trump's president. He's so confident.
Well, it's like you guys said. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're watching a baseball game or a football game. you know, it doesn't matter what the commentators say.
That's so
You know, you can listen to the commentators from the other team. Like, you know, it's like in the old days when you watch a game out of Chicago. You know what I mean? And whatever the other team was playing the White Sox. They were the, you know, the good guys 3, bad guys 1. You know, it's something like that. You know, and they can say whatever they want.
Sure.
But it doesn't matter.
Right.
If they didn't score the runs, if there weren't any touchdowns, then, you know, the other team's still going to lose.
Right. It doesn't matter what the
Yeah, it
commentators
doesn't matter
say.
if there's a face mask or something. Someone jumped off sides and they run clear across the field and the crowd's going crazy. They're dancing in the end zone, but you know what? It wasn't a touchdown, so it doesn't matter. It's all just a big show.
So what you're saying is the left has pulled a face mask, and we saw the touchdown happen, but now we've got to go back. Hang on, penalty that didn't happen.
The guy just ran 80 yards
that's so
across
good.
the field.
That's
That
such
was
an
so
And everyone's
amazing
like, wow,
analogy.
this is such an amazing play. Look at Biden and, you know,
That's so
look at him
good.
setting up his administration and all this stuff.
Somebody
The
pulled
office of the president-elect
Yep.
is not an
Somebody
office.
pulled a face mask. That touchdown doesn't count.
Wow. That's really, really, really good. Thank
Trump
you.
won. Trump
Oh,
train's
my
going
gosh.
to keep going.
Trump train's going to keep going all day long, all day long.
Matt's a rock around here.
He is. He is
Keeps
a rock.
you grounded.
Right. Do you want to tell him what you've been working on today?
Well, it's not that exciting putting a tire on the lawnmower.
It's kind of exciting. You said you got a miracle getting it to go together.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to get the tire to, you know, seat down onto the rim and then to get the bead.
Don't they have machines for that? Like, so
Well,
if
I
you're
mean,
doing it by hand, it's impressive.
Yeah, by hand he took a tire off, and by hand a lawnmower tire, big one.
Well, I'm sure the guys on the channel, they probably do it every day.
No,
probably
no,
not.
no.
Yeah, you can give a class on how to wench a tree down too.
Did you want to tell them that story?
Well, I mean,
haven't-
it's not super complicated.
We would have gone
Hook
live with
chain
you guys for
around
this.
tree,
No.
let out winch cable, make sure truck is far enough away that it won't get hit by a tree, push the button that reels in the cable,
That is not how this story went.
and the tree comes down.
No. Okay, so the story goes like this. Patriot Gallery, and rightfully so, we do have to give her, we were giving her a hard time about this, thought that Leah and I could 100% take down this tree. And I said it's like dropping a tree in the middle, dropping a building in the middle of Manhattan, because we have a road of busy cars, our house, the greenhouse, a shed I just put up.
Listen, but this tree, I did not know how dead it was.
Right. So if we had known how dead it was
not just dead.
Yeah.
She was
right.
rotten, and it was a big tree, and the whole bottom was rotten, and I didn't know it.
right. So essentially, thank God for Kansas and his truck.
So Matt and I decided to try to take off one limb, and we got a rope around it, and we started to try to pull the limb, but the tree itself, which was very tall and fairly large tree, started to creak with it, and it's already leaning towards the house.
Yeah.
So as we were yanking on the branch, the tree started like a loose tooth. It's going down,
Right.
Mama. And so I was like, Maddie, you gotta do something, because if we don't do something right now, that tree is going to hit the house.
There was a slight amount of tension on that ladder that was leaning against the tree.
You think it would have helped it?
I don't know if it helped it, you know, if it was helping to lift it like a pound or two.
Let me ask you this. Was
It
it dead
pinched a little
enough
bit.
that if I had a long enough chain, could the Jeep have pulled it down? Like in theory.
I think in theory,
Possible,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was that dead. Yeah, it was.
Just
And
put it
then
in
when we
the low
saw how
gear
dead
and
it
just
was,
Go for it.
it was pretty scary actually to think about, because the very next, was it 2-3 days later, we had the biggest windstorm we've had in like a year, and everything was blowing all over the place, and that tree would have hit the house. Like
It would have.
it's like
and we have Mom to thank. Patriot, you can give Patriot
I
Gallery
keep thinking
big,
to
big
myself,
props.
oh my gosh, if that tree weren't taken down,
Right.
it would have hit the house. There's no ifs and buts about it.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
Patriot Gallery says Michelle had to renew her driver's license today. Yes, I did do that. I did not get the federal license. I'm not doing that stuff.
That
Jeff.
is something we did not. Matt didn't do it, and Michelle didn't do it. So I don't know. Are you guys getting your federal licenses? Or are you guys not doing that?
Jim West is here now. Jim, now that you're here, We did not open your package. Do you want? It's for Christmas. Should we save it for Christmas?
I'm saving
thinking
it.
we could save it for
I'm
Christmas.
just saving it. I'm just saving it, unless it's perishable.
Lizette says the DMV is closed in my state.
What state? California? How do
Yeah.
you guys... So you're going to... No license renewal! Woo! What do 16-year-olds do?
They just don't get to drive. It's COVID year. You don't get to drive. You don't get your license. Everything is... Christmas is canceled.
No!
Thanksgiving
Bunch
is
of stupid
canceled.
Grinches.
Oh my gosh. Mike DeWine is our governor. He's not my
Dictator
governor. I need
DeWine.
somebody to send me a decal that says Governor DeWine's not my governor.
Yeah.
Trump tweeted out about him today.
Yep.
Because everybody knows that these governors have turned and you know, do you remember when we went to that rally?
And she was Governor DeWine's lieutenant governor, and I actually voted for her in the last election. Or I was going to vote for
But
her.
remember when Kansas went
in
with
2016
to that rally with us, and in 2018
It was yeah.
And
She was running against him in
and
the
Trump,
primaries.
but Trump was campaigning for DeWine then too.
I know.
And we were all kind of like, even in the crowd,
these
we're
traitors,
like,
these governor
"Boo."
traitors.
We did not want DeWine even then.
traitors.
Sunday says God protecting his little acres. That's right. God has his hand on Trump's shoulder. I agree. Lizette says she's in Illinois. So in Illinois, the DMVs are closed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue state. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ours is a red state, but we have a dictator.
You know what? Honestly, we don't know that Illinois is a blue state because we can't trust the elections this year. I told
just
you,
meant
God told me that
Democrat leadership.
the whole state was going red this year.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get out of here soon.
We're gonna sign off. We're gonna be back here
You know I like to stand.
probably
Sitting's
tomorrow
hard.
at some point. I don't know when, and I don't know why, and I don't know what we'll be talking about, but we're gonna try to give you guys coverage as long as we can. Kansas, I'm so glad that you were here. They all love to see you. They're all very glad that you're part of, they don't hear enough from you. Raise your hand. I need you to do this for me in the chat here. It's my birthday present. Raise your hand if you would like to see more Kansas cowboy videos from this handsome man right here. I'm raising
remember,
multiple hands
As the
Lord leads.
We're not forcing people to do things,
But-
remember?
We're not manipulating the crowd now, are we?
No. We're not manipulating the crowd, but these people are honest.
They're
You
honest.
can't, they don't lie. They do not tell a lie.
They were the ones who said we want to hear from Kansas.
Remember, Curious Man said, could we have Kansas say a word or two? Or three, he said, actually. Bob Summerall may do your lawnmower tire for free. They did mine for free. That's awesome. Sunday says, absolutely. Thank you, Sunday. Sunday was also commenting on Kansas being here in the video. C says Lizette SI. I don't know what you mean by that. Is that like Spanish for yes?
See. See.
All right, so I felt like there was more that we wanted to tell you from this stuff. Jim West raising their hand. Darren Kendall's given 2 claps here for more Kansas Cowboys from Kansas. Speaking of which, though, we were talking about Governor DeWine. We were in the car today because Kansas came with us. Dagmar King clapping, 2 hands here. Yep. Walt Whitener, 2 hands up there. They're all giving 2 hands for that one. Yes, says Lizette for her C. So anyway, I said Governor DeWine is up for re-election in 2022. And Trump was saying it's going to be a heated race. Leah said we got to get somebody good in there. And I said, how about Kansas? Okay, so raise your hand if you want to see Kansas run against DeWine. Woo! Woo! Yes, I love it. Okay. Adeline says, love you all. Thank you for being here. Okay, we're really going to go.
God, I just thank you so much for our president. I ask
Yes.
you to encourage him. I pray that everything that is hidden will be revealed. I pray that you bring whistleblowers with proof and evidence to the forefront. I pray that nothing that the Democrat demon-led machine can stop it. We know that whatever they accuse you of is what they're guilty of, and they have conspired with foreign communist governments to try to rig United States elections, and we just put a curse on that in the name of Jesus, and we stop that in the name of Jesus. And I pray, Father God, that you don't allow any Supreme Court justice to do anything against the Constitution or against the Declaration or against the elections of the United States.
Yes.
And I pray for these lawyers that you encourage them, that you give them power and might and tenacity, and that anything that comes against them will just make them fight harder and be more excited and more tenacious. And I pray that you give them arguments that are irrefutable by any judge, and that any judge will be able to look at that and say, yes, we have to do exactly what do you want us to do to fix it. We will remedy it however you want us to remedy it. To toss out the 600 votes in PA, we toss them out. Whatever it is you think we got to do to remedy the situation, because it's crazy. And so, Father God, I just pray that you encourage the patriots out there, and I pray that you prepare the Democrats for the loss that's going to happen.
Yes.
And I pray that they won't be too upset about it, but they will just join our team, because they'll just say, I'm tired of these people. They've lied to me for 4 years, and I don't want to be lied to anymore. And I just pray, Father God, for justice that will flow from you. And I pray that at the end of all this, the whole world will say, whoa, Jesus is King of America.
Amen.
In Jesus' name I pray, and every knee shall bow and every tongue confess that Jesus is Lord, and is Lord over America from sea to shining sea.
Amen. Adeline says, hands raised, love you, Kansas. Jim West says, vote Kansas. Sunday O'Connor says, thank you for this awesome night, love you. Donna Terry says, my daughter got her federal license last year, but I asked about it when I moved to Kentucky, and it's not available here. Walt says, pray Yeshua brings justice to all the ones that try and subvert your will. Curious Man says, amen, and great job. All right, so I think that's a wrap. It was a good, excellent time. It's an unwrap. It's an unwrap. Thank you for all of the thoughts and prayers and well wishes and birthday wishes and gifts and cards and everything.
You guys are awesome. We love you.
We love you. When they chant that for Trump,
it's awesome.
It's so good.
I love it.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so we will see you guys back here tomorrow at some time. Tomorrow, at some point, but for sure on Friday.
We should end our show with God before us.
Who can be against us?
Christ is King.
Christ is King. We showed that on our show on Saturday, I think, after the Million Mega March.
A bunch of little teenagers are getting red pilled. It's so funny.
Yes.
They call themselves Zoomers.
Do they really? No
Generation
way.
Z Zoomers.
Oh, that's cool.
Zoomer.
Yeah, because everybody's having to do those stupid Zoom calls and school through Zoom and stuff.
Something like that.
It's not really school. You need school. Go outside and dig in some dirt, put a seed in the ground, and watch it grow. Okay? D. Potter says, peace and heart. Deaf Bread. Is that a drum? Are you giving drum beats? We have a P.O. Box 107, Milford, Ohio 45150. If you send us your letters, we will read them on air unless otherwise noted. Darren, I will check the post office tomorrow, and we will open your package as the next show we do. All right? So hopefully you'll be there for that. Website, resistancechicks.com. You can get the podcast there and all of our latest videos. And we're on everything in the description.
PARLER,
you know where
Rumble,
you know where we're at.
Brighteon.
Find us there, because you never know what day might be our last day here.
Yeah.
On YouTube. So please, 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 we would hate to lose you guys. I've already seen a couple of comments on Masfaith3, like, thinking about you guys, where are you? And I'm commenting back like, I pinned comments here. We're moved over, so you need to remember, always be subscribed to both channels and know where to find us, because we don't want to lose track of you and you don't want to lose track of us. So, all right, good night and God bless, and have a wonderful start of your week. It's Monday, which means more and more stuff's going to unfold every single day. Do not lose heart. Do not lose hope. It doesn't matter what the media says, even if it's Fox News or even if it's Newsmax, whatever you hear. You only believe what the Lord has spoken to you and to your heart.
Amen. Good
night and God bless. Bye, guys.
Every day, so afraid, but you call my name.